Halli, hallo, ihr Lieben, wie geht es euch heute? Ich hoffe, dass ihr wunderbar geht. I hope that you are doing really awesome. I'm so excited because we are, yes, about to finish this course. So congratulations to you. I really admire you. You are very brave to to dare you to do this. Okay, so congratulations. Okay, so jetzt Lektion Nummer 6. Lektion Nummer 6. Es ist ganz interessant. Es geht es Verben. Ja, so Verbs. Aha, Verben. Einige Akkusativverben lesen, schreiben, trinken, essen, lernen, fragen, kaufen, suchen, finden, rufen, hören, bezahlen und haben. Okay, so attention here. So lesen, schreiben, trinken, essen, lernen, fragen, kaufen, suchen, finden, rufen, hören, bezahlen und haben, ja? So I'm going to translate for you guys in case that you don't know the meaning of any of them. So let's go. Lesen, schreiben, so trinken, essen, lernen. Yeah, attention here. Study why? Because in English we can say, I'm studying German, or I study German every Sunday. But in German, studieren, this is another, just a quick tip, okay? Studieren, studieren, Universität. Yes, so the people who goes to high school or the people who is doing language course or someone who is learning anything will never, ever, ever say, ich studiere Deutsch. That is total falsch. Unless that you are really studying a career for 4 years at any university, okay, that's okay. But in your case, that you are learning a virtual course or maybe another course about anything, we always have to say, ich lerne Deutsch. Ich lerne Musik, ich lerne Deutsch, ich lerne, yes? Please remember that forever, okay? I just type here study because in English is very common, right? I study, I don't know, Spanish, I study English, but in German, it's completely different. So lernen, learn. Okay, now let's continue. So fragen, ask. I have a question, right? So ask for something. Yeah, we're making questions. So ich frage. Yeah, I made a question. Ich frage. So kaufen, suchen, suchen, finden, rufen, hören, bezahlen, and haben. Yeah, okay, so good. So you can pause the video now. You can take some notes, okay? Because I'm going to continue in 1, 2, 3. Okay, so attention here, guys. I just want to turn on my camera because I want to talk to you serious now about Verben, Akkusativ Verben. So what I want you to do, guys, is to understand, if you really understand this on your mind, like how does it really works in the German world, things are going to be extremely easy for you in the future. So, Akkusativ Verben, das bedeutet, it will comes immediately, an accusative object. Zum Beispiel, trinken. Ich trinke einen Kaffee. Einen Kaffee. Einen Kaffee. Masculine, einen Kaffee. So that's a magic because automatic, you will know that it is accusative just like that. Okay, because it's a verb. Hashtag no more questions. Okay, I know that maybe that it can be tricky. Maybe in the English language it won't be all the time like this, but remember that I told you we have to accept that's the way it is and that's it. So the most important thing in your homework will be to practice. Practice these verbs with easy, first of all, with easy things just like this, or ich kaufe ein Handy. Ein Handy. Ein Handy, das Handy, Akkusativ. Ja? Ich nehme meine Flasche. Ich nehme meine Flasche. Meine Flasche ist Akkusativ. Okay. Yay. So that's it. Okay. This is a mess because that's a lot of energy, but I'm sure that you are going to get it. Okay. So just practice. That's why I'm putting just some verbs because there are thousands of verbs. This is another thing that I want you to understand. German grammar happens every day, every time, all the time. A million words, 1,000 words. So that's why we have to understand how does it work, how should I say this correctly, start with the most easy phrases, and then when you are the best in that, you go and go. So you have some material, extra material, and I hardly recommend you to practice, okay? So here we go, because there are a lot of verbs, and it has no sense to be talking here for hours, a lot of hours, because the most important thing is that you understand, because when you really understand, in the future, you just will see, which type of verb is this, accusative or the dative? And you will go, okay? I'm sure you are going to be a crack in this. Let's continue. Okay, so some examples now, so we can understand better. Lesen. Ich lese ein Buch. Du liest einen Roman. Sie liest eine Zeitschrift. Wir lesen viele Zeitungen. So you see, guys, I conjugate this verb with different pronouns so we can practice as well. Remember that in German, if we switch the pronoun, the verb must be different. Yes. And then what? Lesen. Lesen, es ist ein Akkusativverb. Das bedeutet, lesen immer zusammen. Ja, immer zusammen mit Akkusativ. What I said is that always that you see the verb lesen, always will be in the next side to side, next to this verb, an accusative object. Hashtag forever and ever and ever. And that's super easy, guys, because if we follow the pattern, remember what it's about accusative. Masculine is the only one who has a different ending by greeting and by speaking, en. Richtig? But the nature of the situation, they all are what? Accusative, 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 accusative. It's like a family, okay? The only one who is different and makes a difference is the masculine here. Yeah, those are just examples because I want you to remember this, okay? The nature, all of them are the same. But in German language, the only one who has a different ending, and that's why it's easily to see, sometimes we get confused, but just masculine is different. No, all of them are objects. Direktes Objekt. Neutrum, ein Buch. Direktes Objekt. Feminin, eine Zeitschrift. Direktes Objekt, Plural. Viele Zeitungen. Direktes Objekt maskulin, einen Roman. Okay, sehr schön. So, nächstes Beispiel. So, wir haben hier das Verb schreiben. Ich schreibe einen Brief. Du schreibst einen Bericht. Messi schreibt eine Nachricht. Wir schreiben Briefe. Ja, so. Es ist das gleiche Situation. Schreiben einen Brief, einen Bericht, eine Nachricht und Plural. Trinken. Ich trinke einen Matcha, maskulin. Du trinkst einen Wodka, maskulin. Spider-Man trinkt ein Glas Wasser. Ein Glas Wasser, Neutrum. Wir trinken Caipirinhas con cachaça. Ja, sehr gut. So, can you see? And it is the same pattern with verbs. So that's actually pretty easy. If we identify the pattern and if we follow the pattern, what is your homework? Identify what is the genre. Is it plural? Is it feminine? Is it neutrum oder maskulin? Und automatic, you just have to organize. Okay, eine, richtig? Sehr schön. Okay, and remember that we can use the Negationsartikel. Zum Beispiel, ich trinke keinen Matcha. I don't know if you like to drink matcha or not, for example. You can say, no, Bea, I really don't like it at all. So, ich trinke keinen matcha. Or maybe you can say, oh, no, for God's sake, I don't drink any vodka. So, ich trinke keinen vodka. So, you see, that's why it is important to practice, because if you practice, you can speak more, express yourself much more, okay? Or maybe you can say, no, I don't drink any beer. No, kein Bier. Ja, ich trinke kein Bier. Sehr schön. Okay, so nächstes Verb. Entschuldigung, essen. Du isst einen Taco. Du isst einen Taco. So es ist maskulin, oder? Der Taco. Der Taco. Taco. Und das Verb essen. Remember, die Konjugation. Ich esse, du isst. Sie, es isst. Wir essen. Ihr esst. Sie und sie essen. Okay? Unregelmäßig Verb. Unregelmäßig Verb. This is irregular verb. It's not the topic. But in case that you just were wondering like, hey, what is the connection with this? It is unregelmäßig. Unregelmäßig. Irregular verb. That's why. So du isst einen Taco. Okay? Masculine. So remember, this is like a puzzle. Have you ever played a puzzle that you have to match, right? Two pieces. This is like two pieces. Akkusativ Verb und direktes Subject. Akkusativ, automatic. This is a puzzle. You have to remember always. Desculpa. So, sorry, the number was too big. So accusative, oh my God, accusative verb und automatic accusative object. Or you can name this directes object. This is like a puzzle, and that makes things easy and easy and easier every single time because you won't be thinking. You just have to identify and copy. Every time you listen to someone talking like that, you just copy and that's it. Okay, super easy. So I'm counting to three and we are going to continue. So make your notes because 1, 2, 3. Lernen. Ihr lernt ein Thema. You learn a topic. Okay, so das Verb lernen. Fragen. Ariana Grande fragt dich, wie schön Brasilien ist. This is an example with pronouns. Do you remember? Listen to me. So if we are going to talk about people, like some verbs, by the nature of the action, they can be combined with people. Like ask me a question. Frag mich. Ask me. Oh. No. Ask me. Frag mich. You see, that's super easy. I love when there are just like the same thing, guys. Sometimes it's so easy, but some other times we have to effort a lot. But yeah, does it make any sense? So she asked you, Ariana fragt dich. Ask me, frag mich. So remember about the personal pronouns ich, mich, du, dich und so weiter. Yeah. So that's why it is important. Okay. Sehr schön. And you see, it is the same idea about the puzzle. We have accusative verb and accusative object. Yeah, accusative personal pronomen. Yeah, so that's super easy. So we have the formula here. Just one sec. Accusative verb und accusative pronomen. Super easy. Okay, so machen wir weiter. Kaufen. Wir kauften einen Salat im Einkaufszentrum. We just bought ein Salat. Yeah, masculine. So we have the same pattern. You see, that's pretty easy. It's so easy to understand. Your homework is to practice. You have to practice. You have to memorize. Guys, I cannot do that for you. You really have to practice. That's why my German teachers used to tell me, you must memorize. You must practice. The first step is to understand. If you got it, that's so good. But your homework is to practice until it comes natural on you, okay? Because it will comes natural on you. So jetzt, ich suche meine Sportschuhe. Ja, ich suche, I'm looking for. Ich suche meine Sportschuhe. Das ist Plural und mit Possessive Artikel. So we can just combine any article. Ja? Finden. Er findet nicht sein Handy, weil ich es versteckt habe. Yeah, so he doesn't find his cell phone because I just hid it. Okay. Unrufen und anrufen. Ich rufe dich an, ruft mich an. So what is the difference between these two verbs? Rufen, it is just call. when you just call someone by the name, okay? Call. And anrufen, it means call, but by phone or cell phone. Okay, it's like very, very specific. If you just say rufen, that means that maybe you saw a family member or a friend and you say, hey, Charlie, come. That means rufen. Aber anrufen, that is literally with the cell phone or maybe by a real call with the phone, etc. And das ist trennbares Verb. Trennbaren, wir haben ein Präfix. And that's why, remember, that's why Präfix am Ende. Ja? Ich rufe dich an, ruft mich an. Ja? So, we have the same pattern here. Rufe dich. Yeah, it is the same. It is the same even though if we have a different verb, like trennbares Verb, trennbare, that means that it is, you have to separate the prefix, okay? Trennbares Verb, aber die Struktur, es ist das gleiche, it is the same structure. Verb, Akkusativ Objekt. Rufe dich, ruft mich. You see? Super, super easy. Hören. Sie hören Musik jeden Tag. Sie hört einen Song von Maluma. So der Song. Der Song, es ist maskulin. Okay? Bezahlen. Meine Schwester bezahlt die Rechnung des Essens. My daughter paid bill. Okay? So, bezahl die Rechnung. Und das ist alles. Yay, herzliche Glückwünsche. Ich freue mich, dass du Lektion 6 erfolgreich abgeschlossen hast. Sehr schön, Leute. So, how was it? That is so good and so easy to understand. Practice with the exercises. Rewind this video again. Make your own notes. Make your own phrases with things that you have around you. It really helps to associate. Sehr gut, sehr schön. So, wir treffen uns bei Lektion Nummer 7. Ich wünsche dir einen schönen Tag. Dankeschön und bis nächstes Mal.